I want to start this video by apologizing about my previous video on this question that actually had a mistake, and I want to thank all the viewers who pointed it out to me. So here's the question. We have the quadratic function, and suppose we have f of a minus 1 is equal to f of b plus 5, and last time I only asked you guys if this happens and we would like to know what a plus b is. I didn't give you guys this condition. Now here's the problem. Suppose we have this, f of a minus 1 being equal to f of b plus 5. It is totally okay to say the inside is equal to the inside, right? So you can just say a minus 1 is equal to b plus 5. It could happen. And move this to here, move this to here, you can see that a minus b is equal to 6. And last time I just showed you guys that, well, this is incorrect because we are trying to find a plus b, but this is a minus b. And then I just stopped it right here. However, though, if this does happen, here we end up with a minus b is equal to 6. Let's go ahead and add 2b to both sides. Then you can see that on the left-hand side we get a, and this and that is plus b, equals, this right here is just 6 plus 2b. So as you can see, we can still end up with a expression for a plus b, but that's going to be depending on what the b value is. And because we have this b value, in fact, we can end up with infinitely many answers. So here's a quick example. Suppose, let's just say, take the example that a is equal, let's say a is equal to 7 and b is equal to 1. Then you can see that f of 6 is equal to f of 6, right? 7 minus 1 is 6, and then 1 plus 5 is 6. Now, what's a plus b in this case? In that case, that would just be 8. Of course, you can also use this formula, 6 plus 2 times 1. Or if you try another example, you can pick a to b, let's just do 8, and then b is equal to what? Well, 2, because they must satisfy this condition. However, though, if you put them into here, you can see that a plus b, we'll just add them up, of course, is equal to 10. So you can end up with infinitely many answers because of this. So in order to have a meaningful question for this right here, we will have to include this condition so that this right here does not happen. Now, with this condition in mind, let's go ahead and do the question legitimately. So the question is, we have this quadratic function. Suppose we have f of a minus 1 is equal to f of b plus 5, and we also have the condition that a minus 1 is not equal to b plus 5. Therefore, we are not going to just set it inside it's equal to this inside. No. Based on all this, go ahead and figure out what a plus b is. That's kind of strange now. And here's the deal. If you plug in this into the function x and x here, and likewise if you do the same right here, it's not so easy to figure out what a plus b is. Instead, what we will do is complete the square for this right here first. You will see why. So completing the square, CTS. Look at x squared plus 4x. Leave a space because we have to add the magic number. To do so, make sure we have a 1 in front of the x squared, which we do. Then look at the coefficient of x, which is 4. Take half of it and then square. This right here is 2, square that is 4. So we will have to add 4 here, and that will be a perfect square, guaranteed it. But of course, we will have to subtract 4 right away, and don't forget we still have the original minus 3. And if you look at this, the first 3 terms, if you factor it, we get x plus 2 times x plus 2. So that is x plus 2 squared, and this and that is minus 7. Now, look at the function, and this is really just the same as the vertex form of the parabola. We get x plus 2 squared minus 7. Now we're in business because we can go ahead, plugging this and that into this x. It's much easier this way, even though it is actually still possible to do so, but let's not do that. This is much better. So f of a minus 1, that is going to be a minus 1 and then plus 2 squared minus 7. That has to be equal to b plus 5 into here. And then plus 2 squared minus 7. Now we have a minus 7 on both sides, so you can just add 7 to both sides, they cancel. On the left hand side, we get a plus 1 squared is equal to b plus 7 squared. Now, be really careful though. Do not just cancel out the square, because if you do that, you actually violate this right here. If you just cancel out the square, you get a plus 1 is equal to b plus 7. You will still end up with, if you violate that. If you cancel the square, you get this is equal to that. Subtract 2 to both sides, and you really violate that. So what do we do? Here, you can pick any one of them. Just make sure that it's like this. It's like taking a square root on both sides. If you look at it like this, they cancel. But don't forget to put a plus or minus. To continue, do not take the positive. Just need to consider a plus 1 being equal to the negative version of this. Let's go ahead and finish it. A plus 1 is equal to negative b minus 7. And then just add b to both sides. Minus 1 to both sides. Cancel, 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 cancel. And we get a plus b equals negative 8. And that is going to be the answer. That's it.